Ladies and gentlemen of the American jury and Bulldog Nation, yesterday I spoke about how important America is. So just to recap, before I explain who is being harmed by all of this, I pointed out who the American Communist 10 is. Take a look at the list. I know you agree with me. What is under attack? I did a show about what is under attack. It's truly amazing what is under attack. Then I explained how all of Trump's policies help defend everything that was under attack. Then I pointed out who the tyrants really were, the American Communist 10, and I'm adding something that I can't believe I left off on the list, which is guns. They want to come for your guns. I had a lunch yesterday with a friend of mine whose family lived during the Nazi Germany time, and they said you had to hide your Bible and your guns. If they found either, you were executed. Then I did a show yesterday about how important America is. I mean, not just for us, for the free world. So today, I want to conclude this series with who is harmed by what the American Communist is doing, who they're attacking, what they're up to with their tyranny. It's simple. First, the whole world is being harmed. You hurt America, the world is hurt. But also the taxpayer. The burden upon the taxpayer just keeps going, going, going. They're going to kill the golden goose. They don't care about it. You know, you just keep asking too much. More and more people pull in that wagon. Too many people riding in that wagon. Not enough people pulling the wagon. And they just keep adding and adding and adding. The middle class. The middle class are hurt because they're taxpayers. And with the inflation and everything else that's going on, the poor middle class just keeps getting racked. Then you got the poor. Well, look what inflation does itself to just the poor. So the taxpayer's harmed by everything they're doing. The middle class is harmed. The poor are harmed. And then you have the groups. Look at black America. Look at, because in the cities, the big cities, look how all these policies just absolutely harm them. Economically, across the board. Then you have small business. They're harmed. Very sad. Look what the lockdown did to small business. And what I call medium business, when I say medium business, I'm talking about those family companies. We got them all over the tri-state area, and they're across the country. You know, they build up a company. I'm talking about a medium. They could have 500 to 1,000 employees. You know, they could have net worths of $100 million. I mean, they're big, medium companies. But they're not Wall Streeters. They're not Wall Streeters. And then you got the cities. Look what's happened to our Baltimore, New York, Chicago, L.A., Minneapolis. You can go on and on and on. Look what they're doing in their cities. Folks, these people are doing all of this. They know they're doing it, and they're doing it on purpose. Look who, the only ones that benefit are the American Communist 10. It's so messed up. Now, I want to conclude this series and this show with something that I used to talk about all the time, and I'm going to do it again. The Republican Party is the lesser of two evils, and the Democratic Party both use us. The Republican Party uses patriotism and all of that to get their base riled up. The Democratic Party uses racism and class warfare to get their people all riled up. Folks, the Republican Party and the Democratic Party don't give a damn, in my opinion. That's why I love Trump. Trump came along and just said, I mean, he might have been a Republican, but come on, he was his own man. What I've been calling for to happen in this country for a long time, and I think it happened under Trump. It can happen again in 2024, but it needs to be done even in a bigger way. I always said if I ran for president, I'd run on this platform. Why shouldn't, regardless of race, all poor, middle class, small business, medium business people, everybody, all of those groups come together and unite against the oligarchs. We got them in numbers. We got them in numbers. The American Communist 10 doesn't care about us. We have the numbers. And that is why, folks, the American Communist 10 doesn't want to solve problems. They want race. They don't want to unite the country. They want the country torn apart. George Floyd's Exhibit A of that. When George Floyd happened, all of America said, that poor guy, that shouldn't have happened. White, black, rich, poor, them. Everybody said, no, the American Communist 10 wasn't satisfied with that. We're going to use this. We are going to use this. We need to use this, not to unite the country, but to divide the country. Exhibit A. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. God bless America.